Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Highguard Heroes. You're probably wondering why I'm the only person on the screen right now, and the reason for that is when we streamed the original episode on Twitch, I had some audio issues, which meant that my microphone was basically broken for the first, 20 or so minutes, which was not great. Especially as I started out the episode with a fun monologue. So I'm here to redo that, and then we will jump back into the regular VOD. So, last time on Highguard Heroes, the party were able to escape from the castle to keep the princess safe, and after securing her in a safe location that only she really knew about, the party was able to determine some more information about the cursed dagger that has been stabbed into the princess herself and is now draining her life essence slowly. The flower that our wonderful friend Ulrich wears finally losing a petal, which is not great. But the party decided to collect their things, and with some help from our wonderful resident hag, allegedly, Griselda, they were able to find a way that they might be able to trap Lolth and therefore kill a god. Guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the party have started making their way to the labyrinth itself, finding an entrance, the most recent entrance to pop up, and they have made their way there. And right off the bat, at the beginning of the episode, the party began descending underground. But before we get to the party, we move away from the group of them as they enter into the darkness, and we move even lower. We see a cavern filled with thousands of luminescent plants and fungi and all of the likes just lighting up this space. And at its center, we see a city, the city of Lumina, where Taldra originates from. We see these large stone walls that rise to protect the city from any outside forces, that be monsters or perhaps worse. This movie, the camera would kind of pan past the walls as we see this very quiet city, the hustle and bustle seeming to have disappeared, as we move through the streets to the central citadel. We climb to the highest window, and the camera kind of passes through into a bedroom. We see an ornate wooden bed kind of set up, and sleeping in it, we see a beautiful drow woman, long flowing silver hair flowing all the way down to her lower back, and as she awakes, her eyes kind of opening, we see this very beautiful regal face with these just perfect purple eyes that just seem to shine. She awakes, sits up, stretches, and stands, her bare feet touching the stone floor beneath her very daintily as she walks over to a floor-to-ceiling mirror that she has set up, where we see her reflection, this beautiful drow, a smile to her face. And then there is a surge of magic, kind of a fey aura kind of appears around her. She kind of winces, clutching her chest as she steps back. And she kind of falls back towards the bed itself, trying to steady herself, but her form begins to change. her 2 legs break apart, splitting into 8 spider-like legs that come out of her body. A swollen abdomen kind of breaks out, kind of breaking part of the frame of the bed, kind of causing this horrible crashing sound as her body begins to transform. There is a knock at the door, kind of a frantic knock. My lady, are you alright? Are you okay? The male voice kind of waits for a moment as this kind of thrashing continues. This woman, as she holds her hands over her face. The man kind of opens the door and steps inside to see what's happening, and then he sees her. Lolth, her spider-like legs, the drider form, she kind of moves her hands away from her face, kind of snapping towards the door, her mouth now with these pincer-like teeth, her face, once beautiful, now covered in eyes that stare at this man. He immediately sees her and immediately looks to the floor, closing his eyes. I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't mean to. I didn't see anything. I promise. I promise. The woman, once beautiful, now this horrific drider, steadies herself, and the fey magic starts to dissipate, and she transforms back into her more drow-like form, the eyes disappearing from her face, her body returning to normal. Do you bring news of the mission? Yes, my lady. The man kind of opens his eyes, but he does not look up. He keeps looking at his boots, looking at the floor. The mission, it was successful, but there were casualties. How many? All of them, Your Grace. Aside from the scouts who were able to bring this news, I'm afraid that Aster lost. How unfortunate. I was starting to like him. No matter. His sacrifice will not be in vain. She approaches the man, kind of standing in front of him. He, kind of looking at the floor, sees her feet in front of his, but he refuses to look up. Your Grace, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't see anything. I swear to you. Shh. The woman, Loth, leans forward and wraps her arms around the man, kind of pulling him into a hug, a hand on the back of his neck, kind of pressing his head into her shoulder as he trembles. It is all right. It is. No matter. As the hand moves away, a gnarled obsidian dagger forms in her hand, and she jams it into the top of his spine. The man straightens immediately, just as he falls to the ground, collapses, dead. Loth stands over his body. A pity. Poor Aster. But perhaps with one departure, another shall return to us. And with that, we return to the party.
Yay!
And we all had normal reactions.
All hail,
We all had
all
normal
hail the
reactions.
conquering
to the
heroes.
We were so normal about that.
We were so normal about that. Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Oh, don't worry, I saw the chat.
What chat?
No.
What chat?
No,
Prove it.
as the party continues to travel, making their way further down, entering what is truly the labyrinth. Taldra leading the way as she has this natural affinity as a drow to traverse the labyrinth, which for others would be almost impossible to do. Some of the party members have dark vision, others do not. But light sources are provided, spells are cast to cast light, and I believe a spell of see invisibility is cast as well to make sure that there is no one following them, and general perception checks are made to make sure that they are following the right path. But Taldra, with their natural affinity to find their way through the labyrinth, continues to guide them.
I think at a certain point, it's been like really quiet because I feel like everyone is just like having their emotional moments. Hi. And I think finally to kind of break the quiet between her and Aldrich, Taldra will very quietly go, "So about that look that you gave me earlier."
Yes. Are you okay?
I will be. I mean, it is hard to grieve somebody that for the last 2 years didn't exist. Effectively, so.
Did it
I
all hit
don't-
you at once, or are you slowly getting pieces back still?
The important things hit all at once. Details are fuzzy.
Does that change how you feel about what we're doing now?
No, if anything, it gives me a better sense of wanting to do this, I suppose. Because if the version of me back then wanted to get out so badly, then I suppose I have to honor that and finish what I started.
I understand.
And
Does it change how you feel about the princess, knowing that there was a deal with her that sealed the memories, if I'm understanding correctly?
it was my choice. If
Okay.
anybody is to blame with this situation, it is me. I asked her to do something and she did it. It isn't because she wanted it done. It is because I wanted it done. So to have any anger or ill feeling towards the princess would be misplaced and misguided.
Are you angry at yourself?
I don't know.
That's fine. That's okay. I think it's been a long couple days, and I don't think we're expected to know how we feel about things immediately.
I think I am angry at the fact that I lived in a place that made people think that the only way that they were safe was to be complacent. I don't consider myself a very strong person. I don't consider myself a leader in any scenario, nor do I consider myself somebody who would move armies or command countries, but I do like to think that at certain times I am at least stubborn enough to do what is necessary if it comes down to it.
It's funny you say that, because I've met plenty of people that lead armies and control effectively nations. And I've known a lot of them to be scared of any sort of intimate conversation. I think you've shown a lot of strength and a depth of character that not many people have.
I appreciate that. Truly, I do. I feel. I think the reason why I feel so weak is because in order to have freedom, I effectively have had to sell my soul again.
Yeah. What does freedom mean to you?
I've never experienced it, so I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I understand. There are things in this world that we can commit ourselves to, and that we can be shaped by. And I think sometimes whether that feels like a cage or whether it feels like a purpose can very much depend on how you feel about it and how you see it. I think, at the very least, if you had to make trades to get out of a bad situation, you still are more free than if you stayed. Even if you had to give up some stuff. And even if now that it's back, it can throw things into doubt or a little bit of shadow.
I do remember before I made the deals and before I had gotten out, I had been interested in being a cleric. I think being able to help people, hey, I think being able to help people in that regard would have been something that I was good at. And I suppose that's why I actually have as many abilities to do such as giving you guys a temporary bit of health if necessary, and I can do quite a bit of healing if necessary, but I think I would have made a pretty good cleric.
I think so too. I think it's beautiful to want to dedicate your life to service of others. And I don't just say that because of what I do. Honestly, my service is less to the kingdom and more to one person. So wanting to share your gifts with as many people as you can, that's very honorable. And that's a very true thing to want. And I think when we get out of here, if there's any help I can offer you, I would gladly see you down that path, if that's what you wanted.
I appreciate that so much. It's obviously it is still very hard for me to accept help from people considering what happened last time, but
Yeah.
you and I, it is interesting. You and I are alike in many ways. We both have given service to one individual person and have a varying degree of, it's not the right word to use for you perhaps, but for the scenario I will say infatuation with the person that we have dedicated service to, although I don't like that word for yours because it's not soft enough.
No.
Right, right.
I have no idea what you mean, but also, yeah, I don't, mm, I don't know. There's not much I can do about it. I mean, with that, you know, he just starts going, you know, you know.
Listen, I might not be one with a good track record when it comes to love, considering. But one thing I do know is that oftentimes we don't get to choose who it is. We only get to choose how much we nurture it and let it grow. And I think what you are doing is probably one of the most honorable things I have seen in somebody wanting it to grow.
You see, like, there's a lot of tension in the
Good.
just people in the household.
Sure.
Everything's good. I think there's a moment where you see a lot of tension just sort of released, and then in his shoulders, and then you. Why is the dog barking? All right, and then it goes from like the release of tension in the shoulders to them sort of dropping a little, and he goes, "I think I'm being." To be quite honest, I think I'm a bit of a coward when it comes to all this, but there's also not that much I can do.
Why do you think you're being a coward?
Yes, I'll defend her with my life. Yes, I'll go wherever she tells me to, and I'll fight whatever, I'll protect her from anything. Yes, absolutely, that's a given. But even if she knows, I can't tell her. That would just be selfish. She's going to live for hundreds of years. I'll be lucky if I make it to 100. And if I do, what life could I give her? She's a princess. She's a monarch. When she marries, it'll be to someone that'll give her an advantageous political union. Not me. I won't be around long enough to matter in her life. So, what I've done is I've just hidden myself away. I go around the nation, I go to the places of natural beauty, and I hope that by caring for them, they will in turn, when I'm gone, care for her. This is just an act of service that I have to do to make sure that she outlives me. And in doing so, ensuring that I can run away. There's nothing really heroic about that.
I don't know if I agree with you. I think heroicism comes in very many different forms. And I think dedicating your life, because if she lives for hundreds of years, so does, well, effectively everything she rules and touches. So it is selfless for you to want to do this. But the biggest thing I disagree on you with is the selfishness. Sure, it is. I don't think it is entirely selfish. I think in a way you are also denying her the ability to consent to that heartbreak. I mean, every day we wake up and we try to do the best that we can with the time that we have. We try to impact the people that we can. But if we do not also allow them to impact us, to give them the ability to impact us, I think heartbreak after something is over just means that you cared very dearly for it and that the memory is significant enough to still make you feel something. I think you are a very heroic person. I do not think it would be selfish for you to ask this favor of her. I think putting yourself in a situation in which you can ask somebody to do this is one of the most selfless and one of the most honorable things somebody can do. Because otherwise, when it all comes down to it, when you take your final breath, all you have is the what ifs. I'd rather have memories than what ifs.
You are certainly wise enough to be a cleric, I'll tell you that much. I didn't know what to think of a lot of most of the others when we arrived, but the princess said she trusted you. And I can see that you've been a true friend to her and to me. Thank you.
I've collected so many friends on this trip. It's so great.
I'll go up to. I mean, unfortunately, my conversation is also with Taldra.
Yeah, you can do that.
Go for it. Yeah.
Taldra's so popular today.
Oh my god, I'm making so many friends!
So, you used to live here, right? I believe we've established that. Yeah.
Just about, yeah.
Ooh. That's so, cool. Or I'm sorry about that. Or
Are you okay?
oh yeah. Yeah, no, I just got stomach cramps. Just gotta stretch a bit. How long has just out of off the top of your head, how old were you? Have you known like the stuff that's happening, like the wars and stuff? So like did you grow up in that sort of environment or like?
No, I was not fortunate enough really to live in a well-known household. I mean, it wasn't like I was like bottom of the barrel kind of. It was more humble, I suppose is the right word. You would compare it to more of like a humble upbringing, although humble down here is a lot different than humble up there. You know, where you're from. So really the only thing that I kind of kept tabs on was where's the cult, how close are they to my home, what is the plan for getting away. My parents were killed by the cult the first time we tried to escape, and luckily my siblings and I were able to get away. And we just sort of hid for a while. And then I met Aster.
When was that, do you think? Like when were your parents killed? Like how many years ago would you say? Or
This is Kota remembering that drow and elves age similarly, so give me a second here to remember.
More than 3 years ago.
At least 10. It's well, probably about anywhere from 55, 60 years ago. I mean, I'm drow, so we live for a while.
oh, you can see it's very strange. You wouldn't expect this emotion on Ilda's face, but almost it's like relief. You don't know why, really. I guess I don't know, but it's strange.
It
Fair.
is. Do you have a reason for asking? I mean, like, listen. As much as I am very happy that all four of us are now five. Don't want to exclude our guest. All five of us are friends now. But I don't know if currently working our way through the labyrinth is like the time to be asking the like small talk. So where did you grow up kind of questions. Granted, this is my first time on an adventure with an adventuring party and with friends, so if I'm wrong, correct me.
You're wrong. Yeah, you're wrong.
So tell me about your trauma.
Oh. Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah, no, we always talk about this sort of thing, right? Alaric? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we always talk about this sort of thing.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna insight check you.
We've never had more than one direct conversation.
Oh.
Have we not?
I don't think we have, and we're on episode 5.
Oh my god.
More than one. I
And
want to
this
say
is me
we've had
trying
one.
to fix that. So why are you?
I look at you and I say,
resisting?
"Oh," I say, well, my family lives in Frosthold."
Oh, that's nice. I got a 23, by the way.
I got a 14.
My
on
parents are
perception.
alive. I don't know. It's
I mean,
fine.
love my dad.
I love.
Oh,
I love my dad.
I say, well, my
you're my
family
dad.
lives in Frosthold, and we were, relatively poor. So I went and I worked in estates, and then I squired in the castle after proving myself. It was a whole thing. There was a bunch of pack of wild bears, but these things happen.
Oh.
And then I became a sworn.
I became a
my
doctor
oaths
like
to
my
a-
parents wanted.
Okay, well, we can't all be educated highly.
Are you now a doctor still? Is this you being a
Well,
doctor?
yes, I can heal you, but I mostly deal with the transition into death, making that.
So more like
So
a
you're not a
coroner.
so you're not a keep him alive doctor. You're a help him pass doctor.
I can do both. I'm multifaceted.
Sort of like the Grim Reaper.
I just like one more.
You're a psychopomp. Oh, so you prefer people to die?
I don't prefer that.
You're a
they
doctor.
die.
No,
I'm-
you're a doctor, and you tell me I can't help you live. I prefer if you didn't.
I can help you live. If I can't, because some things go beyond me, believe it or not, I am not a god. I can't just keep people alive. But if they can't be kept alive, I help them with the transition.
So like a therapist.
Sometimes. Have you not found me
say-
calming?
I find you very calming. I was going to say,
Thank
you would be probably like the best kind of doctor to have around, because like at least if I'm not dying, I know at least if I can't live, I know I'm going to be taken care of as I die.
Right. I'm going to make sure you
Yeah.
don't turn into any kind of weird creature.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that does kind of make me feel better. That does make.
I mean,
get it.
I'm a donor. If I die, I'm a donor, so it's fine.
Right. So
Why
I can
are you?
I can keep those.
Sure.
If I die. No, you first.
Listen,
first.
I love the fact that we are bonding right now. Ilda, you're not getting away with this. Why are you asking so many details about my parents? Because I feel like you're lying.
Ilda, what are you...
Yeah, Ilda.
Ilda, what's going on? You brought us into this conversation. Now we have to continue.
Yeah,
Okay,
my
this-
parents are
It's like they
fine.
rolled a 23 or
Her
something.
parents are fine. What about
Right.
yours? What's up with
Mine
your
are
parents?
dead.
What do you care?
Right, your parents are dead.
Griselda?
Yeah,
Was it a good death?
we sort of established that. We actually went over that for a while.
Yeah,
Right.
which again, why do you want to know why my parents were dead and why are you acting so uncomfortable? Why do you have a ruler?
No, it's a thing that you. Oh fuck! It
I have a
snaps
gun.
for when you're
Sure.
for when
Okay,
you run.
sorry. Ilda, why are you acting so uncomfortable? What's wrong?
This isn't. I've not always been a freelancer. This isn't.
No, we did hear that. We did talk to Opal and Azure while we were there, and they had some very interesting things to say
What did
about
they
you.
say?
You also
said
yelled
you
really
were-
loud.
Well, that was not when I was talking to them. They were very cordial with me, but I also got the sense they were lying out the side of their mouth.
They do.
Opal and
this.
is there? Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, you were
Oh,
there. Oh yeah.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Politician.
for
Oh yeah.
yes.
Politicians, eh?
Oh yeah. Don't you know?
Yes, good. They were lying. Whatever it is they told you, they were lying out of their asses.
And what do you think they told us?
Oh yeah, no.
Whatever it is, must have been something along the lines of me being a traitor to the fucking nation or some bullshit like that.
Stop dead in my tracks. Uh huh. I traded to the what?
To
It was,
Where,
a little bit more eloquently put, but something along those, something about not trusting you and all of that.
so they were pretty
Okay,
vague about it.
sure.
Yes, they
Why-
were being incredibly vague. They're politicians. That's their job.
Yeah, that is their whole job.
Well, they actually there was a lot more that went into their job, at least when I was
Okay, so continue.
around.
So you brought us into this conversation, and now we're asking the questions. So,
Follow them up.
answers, please. I'm not going to cast Zone of Truth or anything.
No, I get it.
I
Yeah,
might.
that's fine. I'm getting it. I just
Oh, I
You
don't
have
think I
Zone of
can. Hang
Truth?
on.
I'm a paladin.
Paladins do. Yeah.
Of course I have
I
to.
don't. I can
I've
make
never
you a
played
puppet.
paladin. I can also as well, actually.
Oh, interesting. Answer our question.
I mean, I just prefer if you wanted to tell us. We're friends,
yeah,
right?
yeah. No, I'm.
We are.
Thank you, Taldra.
For the longest time, it's been a while since I left, but there was a long time back in B. Where am I from again?
Oof.
What do you
Really
mean?
funny.
Where am I from? Armenia, bestie. Lock in.
So not in your notes, bestie?
I just needed to be known that this progression of conversation was so whiplashy, and I'm here for it. So it went from
You're from
Silver Peak.
from Silver Peak.
Silver Peak.
Yeah. You should probably put that in your notes, bestie.
It's in my notes. I just thought it might have been off the top of our head. Like, anyway.
Right.
There was a while before I started working freelance and like helping out the princess and whoever else needed it and stuff, that I was pretty important to the military in Silver Peak. And we dealt with a lot of the normal stuff. We didn't really have any conflict going on. So I didn't, but I was booked and busy, it wasn't really.
Love that for
quite
you.
booked and busy. I was it's quite confusing at times, but I didn't really question anything.
Your use of alliteration is so magical.
Yeah,
That's
B&B.
fucked up.
I was B&B for a while.
Right.
And now I'm a bit D&D. Do not disturb me. It was
Alaric produces a gun.
guns up
Every
the
time
wazoo.
Shaggy played a negative something charisma character in a campaign with almost out of 2 nickels, and I cherish both of them so deeply.
Yeah.
Your two characters would. God. I'm just imagining them together.
Opal and Azor lied for a while about where those weapons were going. I should have known. I should have known. I should have questioned. I suddenly questioned in my mind. But not enough.
Nasty.
It wasn't. I wasn't head of. I wasn't head of the military when your parents died. I didn't have anything to do with that.
I didn't think you did.
I didn't. I was barely around. I was way later. And not that it matters. I mean, it does in this moment a little bit.
Ilda, before you dig yourself into a further hole, what is the goal now, then? Now that you know that they're doing this?
What am I supposed to do? I'm one person. They banished me from Silver Peak. I was the person that was in charge of the entire operation, apparently.
So you have critical information about this, perhaps?
Well, everyone eventually found out. The whole of Silver Peak found out, and I was the fall guy. I don't know. When I talked to them, I tried to be as subtle about it as possible to get information, to get them to confess that they're still up to their same bullshit. They wouldn't really budge. So I don't know for a fact. So I don't know if we go in there, we're going to see weapons that were... Well, I mean, those weapons last many years. I imagine we're going to see a lot of weapons that were created by these hands. But...
What do you want to happen, Ilda?
Where? In Silver Peak?
Yes. I know what you want to happen here.
I want those two assholes out of their fucking council seats, that's for sure. And I want anyone who was responsible out of their seats, but I don't know who was responsible. I don't know how high up that goes. Who the fuck knows if those two guys are out? What?
Well,
Yeah.
I have an idea. Well, I mean, you kind of know one of the most influential and powerful women in the whole world.
And we
And
do
that's
know
feminism.
you can do a deposition under zone of truth and have that used as evidence.
And I mean, I'm sure I could use, I could use my patron to help too. I'm sure Zariel is more than willing to, as long as I continue to, all I'm trying to say is that you have a lot of friends, even despite the people who you were working for are trying to throw you under the wagon and make you a scapegoat and whatnot. You do have friends who are willing to help you seek justice. You're not just one person. You're 5 people.
And we're very convincing.
We're pretty good at it so far, I think.
Yeah, we're pretty great.
You are quite convincing. Which means you could have convinced them that
We're
I'm a
not
god,
doing
and
that.
yet
We're not telling them you're a
not
god.
willing to
We're not
do
telling
that.
them
I
you're a
don't
god.
No,
understand.
we
You
said
said yourself
we're
you're quite
convinced-
convincing.
Guys,
We're
Yeah.
convincing?
As much
You
as I love
On
that
our
we are still
profits,
talking
if
about
not
this,
the
we
people
probably
rolling the
shouldn't be
deception
yelling right
rolls
now.
for their gods.
Yeah, you
We
guys are
can't
yelling
do
right
yelling
now.
right
that. That takes
You
hundreds of
can
years
be
to
my
work.
3
Guys.
wise men and Griselda.
That takes hundreds of years to work. We can't do it in a
My
day.
favorite individuals
I
ever.
believe-
I love you all so dearly, even though
Ever.
we've
That's
only known
really
each-
unfortunate. We can't be your favorites ever.
I don't have a lot of people in my life. My family got
Ooh.
killed. We've talked about this. We're yelling right now, and
Sure.
do you know
I'm
what
gonna real
tunnels
quick cast
do?
see invisibility.
Okay. Can everyone?
Eyes of the
can everyone
dead.
tell me
Eyes of the
what their-
grave.
Can everyone tell me what their passive perceptions are as well? By the way.
Oh, absolutely, I
Imagine
can.
divine
21.
sense, will that help?
15.
15.
16.
16.
Mine is 10, but Corgi's is 18.
Okay.
21.
21.
So deep.
My passive perception could drink legally in the United States of America.
I'm not a
Hell
cop.
yeah.
Mine could drink
I'm
in
not a
the
cop.
Republic of
Taldra,
Armenia.
in that
Like-
case, as you're kind of saying this, as everyone's having this loud conversation, and you kind of speak up like, we're being loud right now, you
Let's not.
start to hear a
Oh, no, we
rumbling
don't.
sound in this tunnel, and it's
what's up?
getting louder.
Okay. How long do we have until it gets to us? Could I discern that?
With just like picking up on this is kind of, you're just like hearing this like over everyone's kind of like yelling, like everyone's kind of like having this loud conversation. You just hear this kind of background just as
Okay.
something is moving closer to you at a fast rate.
Okay. Does anybody have Pass Without Trace, and is anyone really good at hiding?
I'm really bad at hiding.
That's not
Also
helpful.
have disadvantage on stealth.
I have
yes.
invisibility, but that would be for one person.
Okay, something is coming towards us. So, anybody have guidance? Can we guidance people to
I have
hide
guidance.
better? Okay, there's one person.
Funny enough, I don't have guidance.
Okay. Okay.
I have silence.
Okay.
I have
That might
fairy
work.
fire. Is that anything?
No, that makes it brighter. Okay, here's what I propose we do. We silence and we hide, and Ilda, you cast guidance on one of these two. Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we try
Yeah.
that? Okay, let's
Yeah, I
try
was gonna
that.
say you have time to do one thing.
Okay.
And then if you're attempting to hide, y'all can make me stealth checks.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck me. That's I have disadvantage on stealth.
Me too,
Uh,
bestie. Me too.
We're both too clanky. Oh no.
I was okay. So not
Oh,
the
no.
nat 20. It's the 12 for a total of 14.
It's not bad.
11.
21.
Nat 20.
21. Alright. What was the lowest? Sorry.
I don't think Ilda rolled yet.
Yeah, sorry, I was checking
If
if
it-
I have a... Nat 20!
Natural 20.
The lowest was me.
Can we
what
give
was it, Sinia?
guidance?
11.
You gave it to someone else. You had
guidance.
you had time to do one
No.
thing. It was how much? Sorry, 12.
11.
11. Sinia, just with this with Taldra, just being like, we're being very loud right
Wait, sorry,
now.
did I not give guidance?
You gave it to someone else, I believe.
We
No, I
haven't given
haven't
guidance
given
yet.
it to anyone.
Oh,
No,
and you
3.
did say you were doing it.
3
Okay, who are you
total.
giving it to?
Sinia, I think.
Sinia?
Was the lowest
Okay.
With 3.
Is it D4?
D4.
Yeah.
That's a
I
4.
already
So
rolled.
15.
15.
So I'm the lowest now with 14.
14.
Fuck.
which
It's better.
which unfortunately.
And Ilda got it.
isn't
No,
high
Ilda got a
enough.
nat 20. Ilda got a nat 20. Ilda got a nat 20.
As several of you start
Steve,
to
what if
kind
I
of
do a
hide,
little
as you
dance?
all hear.
Wait, does
you
this
do a little?
corgi
Well,
roll?
that's the thing, Alaric. You do a little dance. Clank, 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 clank.
Oh,
clank.
no, what if
Lord.
I Apollo do a little
Does-
goddamn?
Does Corgi roll?
It doesn't matter at this point. This sound, you all start to hear it, and as you kind of start to react, Alaric, you kind of like several people kind of like dive for cover, kind of like trying to hide. A couple of spells are kind of quickly put out. You're still a little kind of stunned by this conversation, and you just have this moment where you just turn around, your armor clanking, and
Clank,
several
clank, clank.
stones in the ground start moving as you see what effectively is almost like a mole coming towards you, except this is not mole size, this is large.
Not
As
another purple
a
worm. I get swallowed
creature
again.
breaks the surface of the stone in this tunnel, as you see this creature. It has a stone-like body, kind of large size, so like bigger than you. Big stone maw that opens, two kind of beady yellow eyes that come through like little cracks in the stonework, big hulking claw-like feet as it pulls itself clear. I need everyone to roll initiative.
I love that. What is this creature?
Would you...
Huh?
What is this creature?
What is this creature?
Did you send a picture?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can send a picture.
Why am I rolling like
is-
shit from a butt?
21 initiative.
Where else would it come from?
21 initiative.
4.
Like shit from a butt.
Shit from a butt is crazy.
6.
Fa!
Fa!
Wow, we're doing really good, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm rolling like
I have a
doodle
really
from a
important
butt.
question. Would you guys still love me if I was one of these?
I
Yes.
haven't looked at it
Little
yet.
bullet. I love a bullet.
Bullet.
Oh my god!
Little bullet.
I want to
yeah.
get scritches.
I have a question.
Wouldn't like
Is
it.
this
Oh, look at
made
that! Oh, no,
metal?
I want that's my friend. I actually know that guy.
I don't know. I don't know if it is. Ulrich, initiative 21. You said, yeah.
Yeah.
21. All right. I need to put this on a different screen. Hold on. Taldra.
I got a 6.
I thought you were gonna say 16. I instinctively typed a 1 when you said 6, and I went, yeah, what? No, just 6. All right. Sinia.
I rolled a 3 for a 5.
3. Oh, a 5. Oh. And then for Ilda, and then Corgi will go just after you, just for ease of initiative. Ilda?
Oh, I thought. Yeah, 4. I thought you were saying that I'll go after them.
6, 5, 4. That's awesome.
Fun.
Look at us go.
Wow.
No,
the
I
suck
didn't hear
would
what
be-
your initiative. I just said that Corgi would go after you, just for ease of initiative.
Oh, I thought you were saying I'll go after them because you remembered. Okay, never mind.
No. I got you. Hang on. Where? Oh no, I've lost too many tabs. Huh. 4. Okay. Well, all right. Cool. So
job,
at the
everybody.
top then with 21, Alaric, you see this creature as it just opens its maw and just, and you just have this moment of, no, I'm not gonna get eaten by this thing, and you are up first.
Cool. Awesome. I'm not gonna try to get big because I don't want to start bumping into the sides of this cavern. I want to still have some mobility, and I want people to be able to get around me without having to do anything crazy. Cool. I have a mechanical question for you, Pookie.
Yes.
So I would like to use my bonus action to, I'm going to take my attacks,
Mhm.
and then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike,
Okay.
because that'll activate if I hit.
Okay.
If that works, it would get the restrained condition.
Okay.
Ooh.
Could I stack on my Hill's Tumble to also try to give it the prone condition, or would you prefer I only choose one condition to try to give it?
Where does that second one come from?
Hill's Tumble is just a hill giant thing, and the entire text is when you hit a larger or smaller creature with an attack roll and deal damage to it, you can give it the prone condition. It's not something that I have
Okay.
to spend.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. Hey, if
Cool,
you've
cool.
got the ability and it doesn't, it's just a thing that happens. It's not a reaction or anything. Then just sure. It'll do both.
Cool.
This combat's about to end real quick, y'all.
Cool. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit. So you
Cool.
strike the
So,
stonework, strike it true.
I'm just gonna go attack by attack just so that we can see if when things stack, because if I can get
Yeah.
it prone.
Okay.
Oh, well, when I hit, I'm gonna give it the prone condition immediately. So I think what it
The
is
old
it
whack.
looks like it starts to come out of the ground, and I just bring the warhammer down on its back, and it's forced to bend its knees. It's meant to bend its knees in a way that it wasn't expecting. So it just gets very low to the ground.
Yeah.
You're playing
Cool.
whack-a-mole.
Yeah,
playing
it
whack-a-mole.
comes out of the ground.
I'm-
Big,
You go,
2 feet stone maw comes out and goes. And you just hit it on the top of the head. And she goes. Just the mouth shuts again.
No.
Okay, that is going to be 19 points of damage, and I would like it to
19
make a. We're gonna do this ensnaring strike at 2nd level.
Second
So-
level. Okay.
Yeah. A larger creature or larger creature has advantage on this save. R.I.P.
It is large. So advantage.
Trained target. Wait. On a success, I think damage increases by 1. I'm just double checking. Damage takes 1d6. Okay, so this is only if it becomes restrained. Strength save DC 17, please.
Strength save DC 17. It has advantage because it's large.
Yeah.
Okay. 16 on the first. That is a 15 on the die after that, so that is a total of 19, unfortunately. So it's
Cool.
not ensnared.
Cool. I think what it looks like is we're disconnected from the natural world. So I usually, when I would try to do this, I would like summon vines and stuff from around from the surrounding. But the only piece of natural plant life that I have is the flower on my lapel, and it begins to grow, and like little vines start to come out of it. But then a petal falls, and the vines recede back into it.
Ooh. Yep.
Cool. It is not restrained. It is prone.
Sick.
Nice.
Falls to the ground. And is that it for
I
your
did it
turn?
myself. No, Bessie, I got the wood dags.
Oh, you're so right. You do. Get him.
Uh,
Roll that attack.
I am going to do a second attack. This one's going to be at advantage because it is prone.
Okay.
I rolled the same number twice. It doesn't fucking matter. That's gonna be another 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Cool. And that is going to be 15 points of damage on the second one.
15 points of damage on the second one. Very good.
Cool.
Amazing. Cool. Sick.
And that is my turn. I'm going to
That's
stay
your turn.
posted up right next to it.
Okay.
The thing doesn't say when. Well, prone just finishes if it uses its movement to get back up.
Yeah. Okay, you do that, and you're just locked in on this thing, kind of ready with the warhammer. You kind of knock it to the ground as it kind of shakes itself a little bit, trying to pull itself up.
Yeah.
The rest of you kind of like getting your weapons ready, getting ready to cast spells. Where you hear another rumble from behind you as a second one comes out of the ground behind you all. And
This feels targeted.
and it's going to make some attacks against it's going to attack, I think. It's going to go for Taldra, you're at the front, so I think it would go for Sinia and Ilda.
Okay.
Yeah, one attack
Womp
against
womp.
each of you.
That's fine.
Sinia, that is a 17 to hit you.
Will not hit.
Does not hit. Ilda.
Nice.
That is a math. That is a 23 to hit you.
Ugh. It's.
Okay. Yeah, Sinia, you were able to kind of dodge out of the way, but as it kind of swings back around, Ilda, it just like snaps and just bites onto you. So you're gonna take some damage.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Alaric within 5 feet of the bullet and me?
Not
within
this
the-
one, no.
Okay.
He is further forward, facing the other one currently. You were at the back. That's why I asked about marching orders before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where people were. That is going to be 16 piercing damage to you, Ilda. What's this thing?
Yikes.
As it bites you.
If I'm being attacked.
Taldra, you're on deck.
Oh,
Never mind.
No? Didn't have a thing?
Okay. Well, both me and Sinia were being attacked at the same time, right?
Yeah, it was one attack and then the other, yeah?
Okay, never mind. It doesn't even
Okay,
work.
all good.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, Taldra, it is your turn. As you are now being flanked by these two bullets.
cool. cool and fun and great and cool and fun. I really don't want to spend too many spell slots or anything quite yet. Do I know anything about these creatures being from down here?
Make me an intelligence check with advantage. This doesn't cost your action or anything. This is just free.
Just straight intelligence?
I'll say history, unless you can argue anything else. I'm more than happy for people to argue their checks in terms of what they think it would be.
Nah, animal handling?
That would be if you were trying to deal with
Fair.
it. If you're trying to stop it.
Yeah. I'll do history.
But this thing is hostile to you, so you probably wouldn't be able to do that. But
yeah,
yeah,
that's
history.
Much better. It's better than the last one. 13.
13. You know that these creatures are you haven't encountered them before, but you are aware of like when people have gone into the tunnels and that, trying to probably one of the deterrents that people talk about is these creatures that can just they can sense, they don't even have to hear you, they can sense like they have almost like a tremor sense, like they can hear you from a distance through the ground. These creatures that burrow deep within the earth, and then they come up to find tasty snacks, usually in, as you would have been taught, usually deserters. So they definitely would have been a deterrent of such, but they are not. They are wild creatures. They do not have any master other than their stomach when they're hungry. So yeah, they are wild creatures. They do not answer to anyone. They have this kind of stone-like skin that can be hard to break through sometimes. But yeah, with a 13, that's probably the most that you get.
Okay. So it's more of like, just for my brain's sake, it's kind of more like like the badger moles from like Avatar: The Last Airbender. They can like feel the vibrations in the ground, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I then will go ahead, and the one that Alaric had already attacked, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. So I need a Wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16. These things are not wise at all. You said Wisdom 16?
Yeah.
Okay. So I rolled an 18 on the die, which is a fail because that's a 12.
Nice. So
or sorry, a 14.
So because this one has already taken damage, instead of it being 3d8, it is now 3d12.
3d12. Heck yeah.
Hey. Oh, go away. Okay. Yeah. RIP this guy. So 11. Oh, I rolled. That's not right. That's a d20, not a d12. I was like, why does it say 16 on it?
Damn, I rolled a 16 on my d12.
On a d12.
Crazy, guys.
Crazy. Crazy work. Listen, you would think with all the dagger. Oh, okay, that's another 11. 22. 23 damage.
23 damage. Incredible. Yeah, the bell just appears and just radiates this loud sound and just absolutely seems to send this thing into a frenzy as the bell kind of the bell tolls, and you see this thing's skin like cracks, like the stonework breaks apart. It is bloodied.
Yay!
Big spell. Good shit.
Let me make sure there isn't anything else I can do. You guys, well, I'm gonna save that. Sorry, I'm like trying to like.
No, you're so good.
Yeah, I think
Sinia,
that'll be
deck.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Job done. Sinia, you are up, and then Ilda, you're on deck. So start thinking about what you want to do, buddy.
Would you say that these things are within a 15-foot radius of me?
Both of them? Within a 15-foot? Yeah, I'd say so.
Great. I'm going to cast my Channel Divinity on one of them with Quicken Spell, and then Spirit Guardians to hit them both for radiant damage.
Incredible.
One of them is vulnerable to radiant damage, and so we'll take double.
Okay. Amazing.
If it hits, I believe it's a wisdom save. Yes,
Wisdom save. Which one are you doing? On the one that's been hurt
Vulnerable to
already, or the
radiant,
one that
you-
hasn't been hurt?
It's Spear Guardians. It'll hit them both.
Oh, you said one of them was.
Oh, one of them is going to take double damage if it hits.
Okay. Which one do you want that to be?
Ooh, whichever's closer.
The one that's closest to the paladin, so
one
that I
that's
can hit him
close-
with radiant.
Sure, go with the one that's closest to the
Sure.
paladin. Someone
Yeah,
whispered in my ear.
The weaker one. Okay.
Already
Yeah,
told
absolutely.
Me. Yeah.
Spirit Guardians. Bam. And then they have to make a save.
A wisdom save, please. 'cause you told me
Wisdom
they're not
saving
wise.
Because you told me they're not wise.
6
Yeah, that'll not do it.
and a 12.
It's you needed a 17, so no.
All right, they both fail.
And ow, my cat just dug into my leg. It's fine. I'm gonna say I did that at 4th level, and it's gonna be 4d8 doubled for one of them. Hold on. D&D Beyond's gonna blow up if I do it over there, so I'm doing it physically.
It's gonna explode.
D&D Beyond is gonna blow up. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be 27 damage for one of them, and 54 damage for the other.
27, I'm assuming, is on the one that was not next to Auric.
Correct.
Okay, that one takes 27. And the other one takes, you said 54?
54 damage, yes.
Cool. Sinia, what is your divine spirit guardians look like as you eviscerate this first creature?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I tore it to shreds. Okay, cool. She is a neutral creature, in the way that death is neutral.
Mhm.
And so it does appear kind of like a fey tree creature, some kind of druidic
Mhm.
form, like a dryad you'd expect to walk out of a tree, essentially.
Mhm.
As these things come out and start to circle her, and they pass harmlessly through everybody else, but they do kind of just crawl up all in the cracks
Mhm.
of this big creature that's standing next to Ulrich. And just-
Iconic. Yeah,
What
just
the fuck do you
absolutely
have in your mouth?
obliterating this first creature and damaging the second one.
Nice.
Anything else in here?
That's it. And the thing that had my channel divinity is dead, so don't worry about it.
All right.
All right.
Okay, Ilda, it is your turn.
Okay. I was gonna consider doing another thing if
Okay.
there was like a large hole nearby, but since these guys aren't that strong
Mhm.
and full with HP, I'm just gonna, I think, go for the classic. Am I already right next to it?
You are, yes, because it came up behind you. It kind of like snapped onto you and kind of like bit you, with this kind of
Okay. In
stone
that case,
razor
I'm gonna
teeth.
maneuver in a way so that I'm flanking with, I would assume any of
With
these three
Sinia?
guys, but probably Sinia or
Mhm.
Taldra. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be flanking with Sinia right now.
Mhm.
I pull out my battle axe, which is glowing with bright
Mhm.
light. And I swing it, like I jump up in the air and I come down on top of it, exactly where the wound that Sinia has just left is. I'm going
Iconic.
to hit.
And you're flanking to get advantage, so yeah, advantage hit.
Nice. Okay. So, amazing. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll
for
damage.
my first attack. Okay. Amazing. That's a D8.
Y'all are making light work of these guys.
Okay.
Yippee.
5 plus is 11 for that. But, let's keep going.
11.
I'm gonna also do my arcane jolt. Is
Okay.
anybody like hurt right now, like particularly? Okay.
You
Well,
are.
then in that case, I'm gonna do damage. Just in case, I missed some. I could have healed, so I'm just gonna I'm going to. I think this is the one you still when you can channel. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do extra 2d6.
Okay.
Force
Incredible.
damage.
I've already added the
Cool.
11 to its damage, so just give me the 2d6.
Thank you. That's an extra 9.
Extra 9. Incredible.
Now we do our second attack. I
All
smash
right,
that on
yeah.
his wherever.
Yeah,
the
you
big
bring
wound
it
was
down on this
already.
thing's back, and as you do, you kind of widen that crack as its body starts to kind of crack apart as it is bloodied at this point.
I widen the crack in the back, the wound on the back, and I pull it out of it, and I swing it sideways
Incredible. All right, roll the
again.
hit.
Stop it.
Roll to hit.
I've done nothing.
23.
23,
for
that hits. Roll damage.
1. And it's another 11.
11 damage. Incredible. Okay. All right. Anything else for you? Or is that the end of your turn?
No.
All right.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Oh.
Ha ha.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna bash it with a shield to see if it goes prone,
Whapam. Incredible.
forcing the target to make a strength saving throw with a DC 17. Hey, probably gonna save, but I can try.
Okay.
I can try.
Sure.
That's a DC
Is
17
there a
strength saving
disadvantage
throw.
or anything if it's a large creature? Or advantage even if it's a large creature?
I
Does
don't
anything
think
about
no.
that? No? Okay.
Damn.
Bash him.
Does he say?
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, sorry. You're right. I have to roll. Never mind.
Bash the stampede.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't roll his
Strength
save.
save. Damn, I roll poorly. That's a 9.
And on a failed save, you
Skadoosh.
either push the goes prone.
Push it prone. Incredible. Amazing. Okay,
me.
with that then we go back up to the top with Alaric.
Seeing this one go prone, I'm gonna wheel around. I'm just gonna hit it.
All right, give it a whack.
All right.
Pretty messed up.
2 attacks, advantage. Attack number 1. 18.
18. That hits. Yeah, roll damage.
Cool. I'll just give you attack number 2 as well.
Yeah.
Fuck. 21.
21, that hit. They both hit. Roll that DiMaggio. You just
Holy shit, that was great. How's this one looking?
pretty. It's looking bloody.
I don't know if we're gonna be doing any more fighting today. I don't want to go whole hog into it. I'll do a humble.
Do a half hog.
I'll do a half hog. I'll do a humble hog.
I
We'll
do
just do a first level smite on there.
All right. Go for it.
Okay, so that is
Give me that damage all
2
together.
d10. First level smite is 2d8,
Mm-hmm.
but because I'm past level 11, I already have my base attacks also do a d8,
Mm-hmm.
so that is going to be a total of 4d8. 2d10, 4d8, plus 10.
Damn.
All right, now, Jesus Christ, let's do the math. Let's have a look. 9, 2, 8, 3, 5, 4, 10. It's going to be 41 points of damage.
41 points of damage. Ulrich, how you want to do this? So you finish this thing off.
I want to crush it like a bug.
Crush it like a bug. Yeah, you absolutely
It's
able
like,
to
oh,
do
you
that.
have an armored carapace? That's cute.
I have a
Crushed.
hammer. Yeah, you absolutely just bash this thing's head in. The stone cracks, breaks apart, falling apart into just pebbles at this point. As the cavern goes silent as you defeat these creatures. The group of you were able to defeat these 2 bullets as they attacked you in this cavern. As you you come down from that. You are no longer in initiative. As you in this moment of peace, as this cavern goes quiet. What do you guys like to do?
So no more shouting, right? Okay. Will those things keep popping up?
Well, they kind of sense vibration, so we should probably move lightly.
I'm
He looks
unable
a
to
little
do that.
bit at
physically.
Alaric.
And speak.
I'm
quieter.
physically unable to move lightly. I'm so heavy.
What if I just? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, cool.
You know, I
Um,
had a large
I was gonna
reduce
be like, what if
before.
I just constantly cast silence on you?
I cannot believe I didn't keep enlarge reduce. I had it.
Just to make him small,
Small
Alaric?
Rick.
I
Small
used small Rick. I had it before, or I was considering taking it. I don't remember, but I could have.
Small Rick is crazy.
Unfortunately, I can make myself levitate, but I cannot make you levitate, Ulrich. Otherwise, I would offer it.
That's okay.
Well,
all right.
I didn't want to
keep
teleport.
walking, at
I didn't
least.
want to. I didn't want to levitate anyway.
I didn't want to fly anyway. It's fine.
Because then he
Whatever.
could be Fulric. Full.
Ba-dum-bum.
But
Uh-huh.
anyway,
Okay. Lee, what's your armor
Fly,
class?
Rick.
a million, because I'm the GM.
Well, the 2 I can't hit you.
Nope. Okay. So
Oh my
you're
god,
wanting to
I
kind of
rolled 1,000,001. Holy shit, guys.
crazy. So you guys are wanting to kind of like move like stealthily through the rest of this kind of, or just generally moving cautiously through the rest of this kind of at a slower
Sure.
pace. Okay.
Cautiously, with
Cautiously.
cautious optimism.
I wouldn't use the word stealth exactly.
Yeah, there's a caution.
Careful.
to
You're
it.
trying to avoid
Yeah.
stealth rolls, is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
I am.
caution there. You're kind of keeping an eye out for
Sure.
things. Let's say you guys are make me perception checks then, as you're kind of more trying to keep, rather than trying to be super stealthy, you're more keeping an eye out for the sounds and kind of trying to avoid things rather than be unheard by things. If that makes sense.
Am I rolling
15.
with-
Shit from a butt. Doo-doo, hot doo-doo from a butt. All day
Hot
today.
doo-doo.
It's hot? That would have been painful.
Why is it hot now?
Why are we?
That's gonna make you
No,
upset.
just tell me how much. Just tell me how much you roll.
Are
please.
you eating coal again?
Stop!
That's gonna be itchy.
No,
Oh,
stop it! Stop,
I
please, I
I
beg.
rolled a 5, but it's a 10 total.
10 total. Okay.
Am I rolling with
That's not
advantage this
bad.
time?
I rolled a 5!
What would you have
Yeah, but
advantage
it's a
from?
10.
Dungeon Delver, like before? 'Cause it's perception
This you're. I would say not this time though.
again. Okay. In that case, is this time am I allowed to do investigation instead? It's okay if not. I'm just
It's
checking.
perception.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sorry.
I rolled a 9, but Corgi rolled a nat 20 and that's a 28.
Shout out.
Incredible! Shout out our boy. So natural
Corgi.
20, 9, 10,
28.
14.
14, and what was yours, Alaric? Sorry.
15.
15.
Corgi
Okay.
constantly outrolling you is so funny.
Truly.
Corgi's perception mogging me.
Perception. There's just a little screen that just comes up with a little hand that just goes.
He's perception maxing for real.
Not perception maxing. Anyway,
Fail.
you make your way through these tunnels. Taldra's still leading, making your way through, and every now and then you do hear a distant rumble or a movement of other creatures, but you are able to avoid them, keeping track. And eventually, after a couple more hours, the cavern kind of opens up as you look upon a large cavern-like space filled with fluorescent plants and trees, and just this whole area is just well lit by all these beautiful plants. The Labyrinth has been quite a dark and scary place so far, but you all kind of look out here and suddenly you just see this just gorgeous sea of all these plants and foliage and everything. And yeah, it's a beautiful sight. Maybe about a mile or so away from where you are currently, you see the walls of a city. Taldra.
My home.
You see your home, yeah.
Uh,
You're back. After you swore you'd never return.
you guys are lucky I like you.
Yippee, you like us.
Yippee!
Yeah. That's what you see.
Okay, so
Do we sense a look of recognition in Taldra's face?
That's up to Taldra.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 You definitely can. You definitely can. It's more, I guess, her emotions about it are very internal. But I mean, it's not as though she's hiding how she feels. I mean, you're going back home after you said you never would, and the weight of what being here holds. So it's contemplative, but if you could do so negatively, I guess.
Okay. Do you know where, Taldra, do you know where we're supposed to go from here?
Do I know where we're supposed to
So,
go from
well,
here?
it depends on the plan, really, because it truly depends on what you want to do. When you spoke to Aster, he told you that, because you two knew a couple of ways in and out of the city just for your own benefit. He told you that a couple of those ways had been kind of found and blocked up, but there were some that were still accessible, that you would know how to access. So if you wanted to sneak in via one of those, try and get through the wall that way, and try and sneak your way through the city, you could try and do that. There is also the front gate approach.
We have proven that we're very good at stealth.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, it really
Okay.
depends how you want to approach this, how you want to tackle it.
Well, there are essentially kind of two different ways that we can do this. We can either go in, head first, make ourselves known, which offers its challenges, or we can try a more direct but sneaky route, which also offers its challenge. I know that the two of you are not very sneaky because of your armor.
What are we saying fuck me for?
I did not say that. Don't take
I
it
just put my
wrong.
hand on your shoulder. No, it's warranted.
But breaking through by making our way through the front gates would almost certainly guarantee death before we get to where we wish to
Okay.
go.
Is there a way that we can circle around, not so much that we need to, that we can circle around at a distance that we don't have to be sneaky about it? That we don't have to be sneaky until we're already in a better position. Because if we need to be sneaky the whole way around, that won't be good.
We would have to be sneaky the whole way around, wouldn't we?
Well, yeah, put it this way. So your options really are either finding some way to get through the front gate either by brute force or by trickery or something like that. Or yeah, it's kind of once you're stealthing all the way unless you are discovered, and then you will have to either find a way to
there's
get
no way
out of
to
it
give it-
or fight.
So there's no way to give it like a wide berth and then approach at a different angle.
Well, approach at a different angle. How so? Because
There's no other entryways, no?
there are secret kind of like secret ways in that Taldra would know. But if you take that, it's a case of you will have to sneak around to that. Try not to be discovered going through, and you're sneaking into the city, and then once you're in the city, you'll have to sneak around.
Cool. Look at Taldra. Are you very obviously wanted? Would guards know your face?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, that's scrap that immediately.
Although
Do you happen to have any friends left in the city at all?
I could disguise myself.
Yes, do that.
I think you should do that. Yes.
I do that immediately.
I feel like
gonna-
you should have mentioned that a while ago.
I'm
Well,
gonna look at you and I'm gonna
knew
just
that I
say,
do that.
just gonna look at you. I think you need to disguise yourself as Aster.
Ooh.
We don't know how much they know, but they know that Aster. They at the very least, Aster was out on a mission. You could be bringing back prisoners.
And we don't know that they know that he's dead. So this
Exactly,
makes sense.
and we're playing on dramatic irony.
And we're playing on dramatic
Yeah.
You guys are
irony.
crazy.
We are not metagaming. We're not metagaming
Shakespeare
at
got
all.
nothing on us.
Okay, that I could do that. The problem is, what about the 3 of you, 4 of you? Damn it! Keep forgetting we have an NPC with us.
Griselda's in the back.
Griselda's
constantly
just like,
well, fuck me,
Griselda's
I
watching,
guess.
just waiting to be asked for any input. She's just,
Girl, can you make us invisible? The fuck?
Coral.
Oh, sorry, are you asking me to do something?
so-
No.
I mean, I
No.
can offer you my help. Truly, it is of benefit to myself, but of course there'll be a small favor price.
Which
What
is
if
What
we
type of
knocked
price?
for what?
What type of price?
No, just a favor.
a favor.
Griselda.
What?
All right, a favor from me. How about that?
What favor?
A favor? I don't know what I will need yet. Do you always know what you need at all times?
Yes.
It's nice to
No.
have things in the bank, you know?
Ulrich,
That's fair. I'll
No,
offer a
I-
favor.
no, I already offered one. Stop making deals.
You
One
Kind of
specifically.
all I know how to do.
You specifically, no more deals.
One
Okay, you know
favor
what,
for
that's fair.
invisibility on all of us? Is that what you're offering?
Invisibility, disguise, whatever approach you'd like to take.
Disguise might be better.
Disguise is probably better because we are loud.
You certainly are.
I do
Yeah.
have
And
an
we would
idea.
like to be able to ask things of people from
Taldra?
I-
Yes.
I do have. Well, if we are able to disguise all of you as Drow, you can just be bringing me in.
Oh,
That's
reverse
very
strat. Reverse.
And you are
reverse
obviously
possible.
important enough to need 4 people bringing you in.
And obviously you're important enough for that, yes.
What are you trying to say?
No, I'm
Listen,
saying
no, only
that.
one of us is bringing them in, and the other 3 are just hanging out.
Well, the other, at
Okay.
least one other one of us could also be disguised as a prisoner.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe the weapon, maybe the arms dealer.
Why am I being brought in?
Because you are
Yeah,
a
wait,
known...
I think this
You are
works really
kind
well.
I think you are kind of a wanted criminal, Ilda.
For sure
I'm
you
not.
are.
I did my time. They banished me.
Okay.
I did
so
my
here's what we'll
time.
do.
10 years of it.
Here's what we'll do then. You will be bringing me and Ilda in, and then the 2 of you will be Drow. This works really well. I like this
No,
idea.
All right.
I've never
This
been a
also
drow.
explains how we can keep our weapons on us.
Very
Yes.
true.
Weapons, right.
Well, me.
What am
So
I
you
doing
can
with my
keep-
battle axe?
You can keep Ilda's weapon on you because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I captured Ilda and I have her weapon.
Yeah.
And Corgi,
Oh.
Beep boop.
oh no, it's okay. I guess you are going to have to be a prisoner also.
Well, I can cast invisibility on
so-
Corgi.
No, don't, because that'll trip any sensors.
Corgi, stop panicking. It's okay. Why did you program
muscle.
him with anxiety?
I was experimenting. God. it's
Fucked
just
up to not take that out of his code.
Why would you
I
keep-
think
look
I don't
at
know
it,
how
got
to. I
anxiety.
figured out how to put it.
It was a
He has
virus.
he has the same screen that was mogging before comes up with the little like water drop and just
Corgi, I'm afraid you're a prisoner.
Beep, boop.
All right, you really don't have a
You're
moral,
so
like
chill.
kind of a morality
Corgi's so
code.
nonchalant.
So
Wait,
that's
let's put some
right.
dreads on Corgi.
No, I programmed the morality clause. What did you say? Whatever into Corgi.
How do you feel about cops, Corgi?
Big angry face.
All right.
All right.
That one I
love it.
figured out.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. So the charisma people, the high charisma people are guards. This is good.
Great.
A charisma. I'm very charismatic.
Are you able
I
to
love that.
disguise each other, or do you need a favor from me?
I have a +4 in charisma.
So you're only disguising 2 people. Is that half a favor?
No. Still a spell.
I feel like it should be like
Still
half
kind
a
of-
favor.
It's still 2 spells.
Hmm.
I'm
Mm.
not allowed to take a favor, unfortunately.
You're not. You really
No,
don't.
you're not. You've done too many.
I
I
You're
only
cut
have
off
one
from the bar.
left.
I feel like I have more of what Griselda might want. So a favor for me.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Please just make me a good-looking drow. If I'm ugly, I'm going to be very sad.
Well,
Oh,
to be
darling, I
fair-
don't think that's possible. And she'll snap her fingers, and we'll cast Disguise Self on, it's Disguise Self, but you can do it on other people. I don't know why it's called Disguise
Yeah.
Self. Whatever.
Sinia?
Guys,
Disguise Self
Disguise
on
others?
Sinia
Yourself.
and Alaric as the 2 of you become drow. Your armor and everything still kind of looks the same. You have your weapons and everything, but yeah, you now are drow.
Okay, next question. Why do you have different armor than what the people in the cult would have?
I'm
Well,
cooler
does the
than
armor
him.
and stuff not get...
It can if you want. Okay. When I was
Yes,
saying
please.
that was more of a you still have
Your
armor, so it's not
AC
going to be that
stays the
thing.
same?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
AC stays the same.
Oh,
Also,
okay,
you're not
okay.
going to be like, yes, I am walking in robes, clank, clank, clank.
I took that too literally.
Yeah. It's still it looks fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look at my dreads, I'm like, okay. Cool. Not my color, but, well, I guess it is my color now.
It is your color now. It does match.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm going to pull out the standard adventure 50 foot of hempen rope.
Okay.
Hell yeah! We love when the 50-foot of hemp and rope comes out.
And I'm going to make binds behind Taldra and Ilda's hands. I'm going to bind their hands behind their back, but I'm going to do it in such a way that they have a loop of rope around one of their fingers
Yeah.
that if they pull it, they can undo their binds.
Okay.
What about Corgi?
Make me.
What is Corgi? Yeah.
Corgi's just a
Put it
little
on your
guy. Corgi's fine. Corgi can be
Just a little
carried.
guy.
Or in your bag. Put him
Or
in
in
your
your
bag.
bag.
Do we have a bag of holding?
I do.
Put him in the bag. No, wait,
Girl.
no, bagman. Bagman. Bagman.
Girl, who? Hush.
Yeah. Corgi is fine. If it's with you, they'll be less
takes my
concerned about
shield?
Corgi, I think.
Who takes my
Cool,
shield?
cool. What, you want me to sleight of hand just to tie those ropes?
Yes, do sleight
Put
of
it on
hand.
your back.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just put
although
the
you're fine.
shield on
Your
your back.
weapons and stuff will be fine with. Ulrich's a big guy. He can carry a lot of shit.
Rah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
that's what I was just.
Yeah,
so
you're all
that's what I'm
good.
trying to figure out who
Yes,
has-
make
who
me
takes my
2 dexterity checks. Or sleight of hand.
2 of them?
Sleight of hand.
Cool, okay. That is a 13 and a 16 on the die, so that is a 15 and an 18.
Yeah, they're both fine. You're able to tie them. Taldra and Ilda, you guys are able to kind of like test them a little bit. And yeah, you feel like with just very easy, like you've got like a Alaric was saying, you've got like a thumb like loop where you can literally just tug and they will just come loose. So you are not restrained, but it looks like you are.
Yes.
Okay. Griselda also
Alaric a bit of a
has taken
freak.
on a more drow-like appearance. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. You're all disguised. What's the plan here, guys?
All right, so we just walk in, request to be taken to Lolth, so I will be inoculated or whatever they do, and bing, bing, boom.
Question.
I would like
How do you get
to.
out of there?
Just as a clarifying thing, question with the disguise, because it was mentioned before. Is one of you would one of you have requested to be disguised as Aster or not? Or are you just generic drow?
I wouldn't be
am a
able to pull
drow.
off. Yeah, I think just generic drow.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't know. Neither of us would know the mannerisms of Aster as well as Taldra would.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I will also. We don't have to run all of this, but like for a couple minutes, just sit down and just start drilling Taldra and just kind of like asking questions on culture, on just things of like military orders and also standard procedures, so that when we arrive there, I'm not just like, "Hello, fellow guards," but I'm able to like
How do you
appropriately
do, fellow
give.
guards? Please take me to your
that I
leader.
appropriately give the like ask the right questions in the right way, being like, "We got prisoners and blah blah blah. We request entry to bring them to the appropriate nomenclature, and just to get all that sorted out."
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I need to.
We can hand wave it of the like. Yeah, you were able to give that. It is
Yeah,
very much
cool.
like you would know that like. You would know bits and pieces, Taldra. You were never part of the military force here, but like you know that like the kind of standards of like where prisoners go and stuff like that. But the main thing I think when Auric kind of asks you those questions is like it's gonna be difficult to know because I'm a special case. I'm not just a generic person that has maybe escaped and gotten away. Especially with what Aster told you about her pride, this is personal for Lolth now. Like, you got away from her specifically with the help of a deity. She's her pride is definitely gonna be like, just throw her in a cell and she'll rot. That's fine. No, she will want to see you personally.
And I can't wait to exploit that. I mean, well, let's do this.
Yep. All right. Yeah, the group of you, disguised, start making your way up to just the front entrance of the city. You see, it is flanked by guards. There is almost like a checkpoint set up for people going in and out. You see, there's maybe like for going out, you see maybe like a single like heavily guarded supply wagon kind of like goes out, kind of like passes their group of you, kind of a few kind of side eyes kind of sizing you up as you walk past, but no one seems to really question anything. But you make your way up to the front. You see you would see a couple of male drow with kind of spears and shields kind of standing at the doorway, heavily armored, helmets on. But they kind of like, they look at the group of you as you kind of walk up, and one of them steps forward and it's like, it kind of steps up to the group of you and it's like, state your business.
Delivering prisoners.
From?
We were at the coronation. These two.
Oh, you were part of Aster's mission.
Exactly.
I didn't do anything. I shouldn't be a
Hush, prisoner.
Quiet, and I'm gonna backhand slap you. On neutral.
I'm gonna like from the corner of my mouth, like.
Ilda, take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Well, I mean, if we want to be realistic,
10 HP, it's cool. You got 10 HP.
Ow!
You got the
If we
10
want to
points
be
of damage.
realistic, my unarmed strike deals 6 points of damage,
All
but
right.
I'm not doing a full one.
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
no, no,
wait.
no,
No, no, no.
You know what?
Wait,
No,
wait,
don't do
wait,
it.
wait.
One.
I
Make a
have
performance
10
check.
I have 10
Oh.
temp again?
I'm
That
just
full
No,
nonce.
you guys.
I'm just so convincing I don't need to
No,
do
I
anything.
You
took
had it
damage.
from-
That's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then. You
Cool.
don't.
Performance 19.
19? Yeah, you are able to... It looks convincing. Like, the rest of you are like, whoa, all right, chill, like, in your minds, but, like, for you,
Hey,
Ilda,
whoa.
it is a bit of a slap. Like, it's mostly, like, it is light, but it's mostly the metal gauntlet hitting
Ow.
your face that you're like, ow? It's only one point of damage.
I like put a good bit of movement of like momentum
Yeah.
into it, but at the very split second, I just slow it down
Yeah.
infinitely.
Nice.
It's very much
I'm
like
gonna
a...
say at the same time, I thaumaturgy a really loud slap sound.
It's like
Very
when
nice,
you're fishing
yeah.
in Stardew Valley and you let the fishing bar drop, but you do a tiny click at the very last second so that it doesn't bounce.
Exactly.
It's exactly
That's
like
for all
that.
my Stardew
Just like
Valley
Stardew
fans
Valley,
in
guys.
chat.
That's all the
yeah.
I was thinking a
chat-
theater slap.
You know how you
but
can
alright,
slap the
nerds.
shit out of people in Stardew Valley?
So,
My favorite
anyway,
part of the
Stardew
game,
Valley
actually.
aside, you kind of do that slap to Ilda. You guys are kind of very convincing in that. The drow kind of like chuckles a little bit. It's like, it's from the coronation then. So this would make this one.
No.
It kind of just like looks at you and it's like, that's stories about you. Taldra, was it?
I hope they were good stories at least.
Oh, well, Our Lady will definitely want to see to you personally. Ignore standard procedure. Take them straight to the Citadel.
Perfect. Thank you. Keep it moving, you two. Kinda,
What
like,
happened
pushes
to
you a little
Aster,
bit.
by the way? He's not with you?
No, we went ahead because we had these two. They were held up with something.
Make me a deception check.
Fuck!
Can
All
I
right.
help?
How are you helping?
If this doesn't work, I have a backup plan. Don't worry.
Okay. How do I help? I say, returning Taldra to Our Lady was of the utmost importance.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Have advantage.
I get advantage?
Yep.
Oh, I need it! Oh, my doo-doo shit from a butt. I'm using a different die. I don't know why I'm using the same
Sister,
die.
lock in.
That die has been rolling ass all
My
day.
sister and Rolf, please lock in.
Use my inspiration.
Inspiration? Sure.
Great. Because
If this doesn't work, I have a backup.
10 so far.
Okay.
Okay,
doesn't work-
19. That's a 21.
21.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. With
That
that,
stuff is so much better
they
than
kind
yours.
of
Please let me lock.
they kind of nod and they're like, glad to hear you're still kicking. I heard rumors of well, they're just rumors, I guess. All right. He waves you through as you're able to step inside the city limits.
Yippee.
Yeah, you step in, and Taldra, this city is familiar to you. You see the familiar streets. You see a bakery that you used to love, closed up, quiet. You see there's a lovely kind of general store in a park nearby that you always love to go to. It was a great place to kind of see the fluorescent lights above. It is still intact, but it is empty, and you've never seen it empty. And honestly, looking around, there are signs of life. It's not like this place is deserted, but the streets are pretty empty. You see maybe a few people coming and going, kind of like shuffling quietly or moving quickly to kind of not hiding, but trying to drive attention away from themselves. It's a lot of kind of hooded cloaks and a lot of kind of not making eye contact. No one is looking at you. It's very, it's a very different vibe from when you were last here. You continue down the street, heading in the direction of the Citadel. Is there anything you would like to do in this time as you're walking? Any of you?
Be real quick.
Yes.
Could you check the Discord chat?
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, Honestly, I'm just trying to keep an eye out. I think Corky's very much the one keeping an eye out, and then he'll just sort of buzz me in the back if there's anything, I guess, of note. I don't even know how Corky would know if there's anything of note.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go refill my
Yes,
water
all good.
bottle. You guys
All
have
good.
fun.
Oh, we will. Yeah.
Whoa!
Anything for the rest of you? Any?
I think just,
Taldra's-
head on a swivel, making sure that all's good.
Mhm.
And more than anything, I think I'm holding on to Taldra, and I think I don't want the people around here to get trigger happy, if that makes sense. So as we're walking through the city, anybody who's looking at Taldra in a way of like, oh, ha ha ha, I'm shooting them a look that could to communicate, you don't touch her because she's going to the boss.
Okay. Well, make me
Can
it be an intimidation?
Sure. Make me. I was gonna say. I almost made you make 2 rolls, but yeah, make me intimidation, and then what's your passive
Cool.
perception as well, or your passive
My
investigation
passive-
because you're kind of reading into people's intent.
I'd so rather it be passive perception.
Sorry, bestie.
I would so rather. Okay, a passive perception is 16,
Okay.
and my intimidation is a dirty 20.
Hot.
30-20. Yeah, you
Thank
definitely like with your passive, you notice yeah, there are a couple of people kind of looking in Taldra's direction. There are a few kind of like they got her kind of smiles. There is looks of recognition, but you kind of shoot them a look of like, not for you. This goes to the top, and they kind of back off. But with you said 16.
16 passive investigation.
Passive. Yes.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. So as you're walking, you do see a couple of like guards kind of like, oh, they got her. And you do see a couple of people kind of like dressed in robes who are a bit more open, kind of give nods to Taldra in a very much like a what's the word? It almost like a mocking kind of like welcome back kind of, it's trying to make her feel uncomfortable. But then as you make your way a little further into the city, you see a couple of people kind of stop and look, and they're almost like sympathetic looks. And these people look more like people that have been living here, the people that are kind of native to the city, kind of recognizing someone who had gotten away, being brought back. And you do see a couple of kind of sad looks from people, almost sympathetic looks, knowing that time is not on their side currently. If they have been brought back here and not immediately killed, well, there are worse things than death. That will, from their point of view, is in your immediate future. But yeah, that's the main thing you get. And yeah, you continue until you reach the citadel itself. You kind of climb the steps. You see a couple of guards kind of out front. One of them looks like they're about to kind of say something, but then they kind of tilt their head a little bit.
Yeah.
As if they're getting some sort of message. And they kind of nod and kind of step aside. What's everyone's passive perceptions again?
15.
12
and 16.
21. Your passive is 21? Holy.
Yes.
I think, Taldra, with your 21 then, is you kind of like, they kind of look, you're like, oh, fuck, a second wave of guards, we're going to have to deal with that. And then one of them kind of makes a face, kind of tilts their head, and then kind of nods and kind of lets you through. You're like, if a message was sent, it should have been sent a while ago. We've been walking for a few minutes. You see out the corner of your eye, you see the Griselda-shaped drow kind of seems to move their hand a little bit as if they've been doing a little trickery with some magic. And she kind of just smiles to herself, but you are let through. You continue through several hallways, climbing many stairs to what comes out to be almost like a throne room. And you see a few figures. You see a kind of large drow man, very physically built, kind of bulging muscles beneath kind of like leather armor, a kind of battle axe strewn across his back. It's like his whole body is very kind of like well built, but then he has just like a very small head compared to the rest of his body. He looks like he's worked every muscle in his body, but now his body is too big for him. He's just
That's so real.
small. Listen, I saw you being like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Damn.
Thank you for bringing me back down to
No,
reality.
don't worry, I got you. So
Unique.
you see him. Then you also see a woman kind of dressed in kind of black robes with kind of a symbol, with a like a tome kind of tucked on their belt with kind of some runic sigils on it and the symbol of Lolth that you can see. Some sort of mage. And then the third figure you see is a woman kind of with their hands kind of clasped, and they kind of turn to look at the group of you. You see a very visible symbol, like a holy symbol of Lolth hanging around her neck as she smiles at the group of you. And she looks to you, Taldra, and goes, return to us at last. It is, well, I suppose it is good to see you again, Taldra. It has been quite some time since you escaped, but you know what happens to those who desert Our Lady. They always come back.
Oh yeah, I am well knowledgeable in the fact that sometimes we have to come back.
And yet it seems you have accepted your fate. That is good. Many bring...
Why?
Oh?
Why fight them if you can just join them?
He kind of smiles. It's like, I see. One who might wish to repent. Well, it is not for I to judge, but perhaps if you grovel enough to Our Lady, she might spare you.
Oh, there will definitely be groveling. Don't you worry.
I'm glad you have come to your senses. A door at the far end, behind you, a door kind of opens, and the others kind of like stand tall, kind of looking past the group of you. For Alaric and Sinia, you kind of like seeing them all kind of like stand straight. Do you follow the example?
Yeah, and it's very convincing.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I won't make you roll for it, but the two of you kind of like stand to attention a little bit, and you just hear the sound of footsteps, as as a figure approaches. You hear the sound of kind of shoes rapping on the stone floor, kind of echoing in this chamber as it is silent. And Taldra, you kind of facing forward. I'm assuming you don't turn around, or do you? No? Oh, you're muted.
I don't get. Sorry, the tree tremors.
No, you're so good.
No, I do not give her the satisfaction.
No. You, you don't turn around. You hear the footsteps kind of approach you, and for Alaric and Sinia, you would see this figure first. You see this drow. You wouldn't see her face, but you see as she kind of steps past the two of you, you see this beautiful drow woman, perfect figure, long flowing silver hair that almost like seems to glow, perfectly kept, that seems to go all the way down to her lower back, and kind of falling over her shoulders as well, just as long, wearing this beautiful kind of silvery white silk dress that goes down to the floor, sleeveless, kind of steps past the two of you and lifts a hand daintily and presses her fingertips against the back of your neck, Taldra, as you feel that physical connection.
I don't like that.
As she kind of steps around you,
That's
still kind of holding that hand, kind of not like gripping, but is gently kind of placing her fingers on the back of your neck as she steps around you. Ah, Taldra, there you are. As you see a woman that you unfortunately know all too well as the form of this drow Lolth steps in front of you. Beautiful face, smile that to many might seem kind and warm, but you know holds a cruel level of malice hidden beneath the surface. Welcome home. And I think that is a perfect place to wrap up. Yeah. What a time. What a time.
fucked up.
Can't imagine anything going wrong here.
No.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for joining us today. As we head into our final episode of Highguard Heroes not next week, week after, as we are taking a week break, as we have things going on, adventures to be had outside of the D&D table. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Let's go around and let everybody introduce themselves and where to find them. Starting with...
Hi, my name is Dakota.
Go for it.
I can be found most places on the internet. I know I'm taking a leap of faith today. Crazy.
Heck yeah.
I can be found most places on the internet at Western Dakota. You can find me most notably over at the Dicescape as Ruthie in Fallout the Garden of Adam and Eleanor in Daggerheart the Last Arcanist. I'm also over at the Strangers Guild as Cersei, the soon-to-be Goddess of Wisdom, as long as Icarus doesn't kill us. Hey! You can also find me over on Doob4's channel and Storms Across Woolen as not a pirate. I'm not a pirate. I'm just a guy. I'm just a little
Legally
guy.
distinct.
I'm just a dude. I'm just a friend. I'm
guy.
also over on Cole Wolfrun's channel from time to time as his Goddess of Storms and Eagles, Garulana, and as his resident editor. I am over on Twitch at Western Dakota. I do a lot of charity one-shot games, and I also play a lot of video games, and I raise money for charity. Right now I am raising money for the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, or PanCan, which raises funds to research and hopefully find a cure for pancreatic cancer. You can also find me over at the Gridiron Geeks, which is a podcast that takes all things NFL, all things nerdy, and combines it into one. Our most recent episode dropped today, and we talk about the NFL schedule that just dropped yesterday and Maul Shadow Lord, which finished up a couple weeks ago. So if you're
still
into
need to
those
watch
two
it.
things, then don't watch it yet because we talk about spoilers. And yeah, that's kind of me. You might see me at PAX West in September, might see me at Gen Con in August. Who's to say? You'll definitely see me at PAX U. I go there a lot. Okay, that's me. Bye.
Thank you, Coda. Apollo, why don't you go next?
Hello, I didn't see you come in. Partly because this migraine has gotten to the point where I've lost sight in my left eye.
buddy. Oh.
What?
Hello, my name is Apollo. You can find me on the internet at tallnerdapollo. I do voice acting, I do cosplay, I do TTRPGs. I recently finished up a 4-part Daggerheart miniseries, which you can see all the VODs for on my YouTube channel. And next Monday, not Sunday, Monday, for reasons that'll make sense when it drops, we will be doing the cast series wrap-up talk, where we answer audience questions and have a ball. And then next Thursday, over on Mics and Mimics, you can find me raising money for Doctors Without Borders, playing Legend in the Mist, alongside some incredible players that I've actually never had the honor of running games for before. So it'll be new system, new table. It'll be Jess, aka Plot Girl. It'll be Alex, Alex McCauley, and Brina, aka BBEG Brina.
My life.
And then not the week after, but the week after that, perhaps the beginning of a long run 5e campaign. Perhaps one B is in it. Perhaps one Vecna the Ruin Weave. Anyway, I'm gonna go down so many painkillers and go to sleep.
Yes, please.
Oh, I have
Bye.
chicken wings to eat. I'm gonna go eat chicken wings, down painkillers, then eat.
There you go.
Hell
There
yeah.
you go.
No, that's sleep.
Iconic. Iconic of you.
Thank you.
All right, and then Anne.
Hi, I'm Anne. This is my gun.
Huh.
You can find me absolutely everywhere at actuallyanne art. If you look up my name and I'm not there, then I'm not there. You can find me here. You can find me on Freddy's Roommates channel playing the Yellow Ranger. Season 2 coming out soon. You can find me sometimes on Dungeon Dropouts, on the Streaming Rainbow, on Dicescape, on Hilarity Save. If you speak to me, I will probably do it. I draw elves for a living, and that means my schedule is very free. Yeah, hit me up. Call me. My people will talk to your people. My people is my cat. And
Love your cat.
thank you. Everyone say hi to the cat.
It's your
She's been here
baby.
There
Hello.
There she is. I know she's the real star here. Anyway, that's me.
And
That's
then
it.
last,
That's the whole thing.
last but certainly not least, Shagik. Perfect timing.
Hi again. I'm back. In time to leave again. I have been Sharik. My pronouns are she, her. I have played Ilda Wildforge, your friendly dwarf artificer. I am a sound designer in the actual play space. I am a podcast producer. You can see my main child which is the One Shot Podcast. I am not yet a literal mother, but you can see my main pride and joy as the One Shot Podcast. You can find out more about that at oneshotpodcast.com. I just do a whole bunch of stuff on the One Shot Network in general. And if you'd like to hire me, you can check out shagik.com, shagik.com.
Amazing.
You know, a wise man once said that, and I'm paraphrasing here, mommy is a state of mind, so...
And
Real.
I am in that state of mind.
Heck yeah.
About 20% of the time.
Yeah. All right. Following that, hi everybody. Hi everybody, I'm V. You can find me here GMing for one more session of Highguard Heroes in 2 weeks' time for our finale. It's gonna be a time, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be super fun. Come check it out. But hey, if you can't wait till then, you have to see some other things GM'd by me. Well, all right. I guess I could give you some. You should come over this Sunday for Astral Guardians, which is set in the same universe as this campaign, but far in the future, and also far across the universe. It's our space campaign, which I keep trying to say is our silly goofy campaign. However, I did kill 2 players back to back in the same turn. First time killing players. Oh god. It will get silly goofy at some point, I promise. But yeah, come check that out. It's a good time. It's super fun. But coming back down to Aegis as a planet, set still in the future from this. This is a prequel series, guys. This is set in the past. But our main campaign, Tales of Aegis, our flagship campaign will be continuing every Tuesday, so come check that out. We are currently in a Tomb of Infinite Hallways, where they're facing different challenges from all over the cosmos. It's a good time. They're currently talking to an ancient red dragon. It's
Oh, hell yeah!
a time, which is fun for them because Aegis doesn't have red dragons specifically, so they're having a good time with that.
Where are these from?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I am.
It's a lore thing. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you afterwards. But yeah. You can also find me on my personal channels at B-Does-D&D, doing D&D, LARP, cosplay, and the occasional fashion content on TikTok and Instagram. And then I stream video games on here every now and then at bplaysgames_. So yeah, that's me, and that's us, and we will see you all next time. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, 3 of you.
Goodbye.
Not all of you, only 3.
Which 3?
That's for you to decide.